This is Germany. In 1940, they had a brilliant idea. They invaded Russia in winter. What followed was the biggest bottling the world has ever seen, until the shenanigans Tuchel Taliban managed to pull on 16 July 2026. England is facing Argentina, whom they have bombed just a few decades ago. There is a palpable tension, and even though England has a better squad, Argentina has the greatest player of all time and state of Infantino backing them. Everyone is expecting it to be a cagey match, and by cagey I mean WWE style cagey. And it started exactly like that. Myriads of Englishmen are assaulted, especially Anderson, who is railed on all sides. But despite all the war crimes Argentina is committing, England is still dominating them, and at minute 55, God bless Prince Steiner, as he crashes into the box and nicked a goal, the world rejoices, except for Scotland. But then Tuchel Taliban uses partially bald head to come up with an idea that can only be described as, what the is he smoking? Tuchel subbed on a defender, then even more defenders, and then somehow even more defenders. And by minute 80, England team was essentially just defenders, and in a state of parking 80 bus. Actually, it was more like a bus stop because McAllister was running right in it, and Anzo was taking 360 no-scope shots. And after missing a few, he hit the target at 85. It was like Dunkirk. English fence line fell apart, and team retreated even deeper into its own penalty box. And at minute 92, in extra time, Argentina delivered the final blow when Messi cross found Martinez's head. At minute 94, with only a minute to go, Tuchel remembered you need a goal to win, so he subbed on Rashford and Watkins. But it was too late, too little. Margaret Thrasher was rolling, Lizzie was crying, and England has bottled it yet again, and it's not coming home. Now the masses are blaming Tuchel Taliban parking the bus at minute 60 for the English vanquish. But that's not true. Parking the bus is one of the greatest tactics in the world of football. And there's nothing wrong with parking a bus at minute 60. In fact, there's nothing wrong with parking the bus from the beginning. Arteta has done it, and even the Premier League doing it, and nearly won Champions League too, if he had paid the refs. But when Arteta parks the bus, his team commits to it. They do all sorts of war crimes. They dive around to win fouls, waste as much time as possible. And they also have someone who they can toss the ball to, so he can drive it up the field and win corners or fouls. They do not stand in the box with 8 defenders while Serie A top scorer run freely around. Parking the bus is all about commitment, but also making sure to play as little as football as possible. So your back line is not under pressure constantly. It doesn't matter if you have Prime Maldini. If you let the opponents take 100 shots, one will eventually go in. Something English team didn't consider at all, as they were very keen to give the ball back to the Argentinians as quickly as possible.
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is, a disgrace.
Parking a bus is not about shoving defenders into a box. It's about commitment to win at any cost. Commitment to the art of defending. Commitment to commit war crimes. You can't shove a bunch of sideway pass merchant defenders like Stones, Konza and O'Reilly and expect them to defend a 1-0 lead. You need proper defenders like Harry Trokorski, Branwaite. There's no way these outstanding fellas would have allowed this goal, but they were not there because Tuchel Taliban was trying to be woke for his team selection. Why was Mediake selected? Why was Henderson taken only to Garner and Watson was available? Why was Bowen not taken if Saka was not fit enough? Also, why was Saka not subbed in when he was alright to play in that glorified friendly a few days after? Can you imagine how much time Saka would have wasted by limping around? Why was Harry Kane, who was busy doing his defensive midfielder gimmick, not subbed off for Watkins when there was a fossilized Otamendi holding the Argentinian defense? Forget about parking the bus. Truth is, even if England has gone for some other tactics, they would have eventually bottled it because Tuchel Taliban made the most discombobulating footballing decision. But what else can you expect from a man that can't commit to going bald or going to Turkey?